What is up, go-getters? Today I want to talk all about successful tips for kingdom business owners. Now, when you hear kingdom business owner, you know exactly if that is you by the term. But if you don't know what a kingdom business owner, I encourage you to stick around and I'll talk about what it is and you can decide whether or not it resonates with you or not. So, okay, guys, let's get into it. Let's get started. So there is not a ton of content online about being a successful kingdom business owner. So I wanted to start talking more about what that is and what it looks like. So first of all, if you're not sure whether or not you are a kingdom business owner or what a kingdom business owner is, a kingdom business owner is simply someone who includes God in their business, in their life, in their business decisions. You are committing what you do, your service, your business to God, and you are keeping God first in your business as you would do with everything else. So that is what a kingdom business is. So I am a kingdom business owner. I am all about serving God. I'm all about serving God's people, and I'm using my hands through my business to reach out to people with some sort of light, some sort of positivity. Your business does not have to be a godly based, spiritual based, or Christian based business in order for you to actually be a kingdom business owner. So I want to talk about some things that will be success, that are success tips for being a kingdom business owner, to kind of help those out there who want to incorporate this more or want to become or want to be a kingdom business owner, and you want to shift, your business and align it with this frequency over here. Okay. So first of all, I want to share that it is possible for you to be a believer in Christ, a believer in God, and not be a kingdom business owner. What do I mean by that? Like, for years, guys, I ran my business and I just never considered that I should stop and ask God for guidance on what it is that I was doing in my business. I was literally praying and seeking God in all other areas of my life, but I was almost like compartmentalizing the areas that I was including God and not including God in. Why didn't I think to do so? I just didn't think. I didn't think to ask God about my money decisions. I didn't think to ask God for wisdom. I didn't think to invite God in to my business decisions. I was just kind of doing business on my own, figuring everything out on my own, and wondering why I was failing in fast, right? So one day, I believe, the Spirit of God spoke to me and was like, this is not the way to go. You aren't even including me in your decisions. You aren't even asking me for guidance. And one thing I will say, I don't believe that God just butts in. God waits to be invited. God is giving you your free will to decide whether or not you want to involve the Spirit of God or not in the way that you run your life and business. So it does require an invitation. It does require willingness in order for you to invite God in and actually give God control of your business and what it is that you're doing with your business. So I want to put that out there first, that I really had to operate with intention from that point on. Like, God, I do want you to be in my business. I commit and dedicate my business activities back to you, and forgive me for neglecting to include you in every single area of your life. We're supposed to love God with our heart, our soul, and our mind, with every part of us. And that includes with our businesses, which is our craft and our gift and our way that we reach out to the world as well. So that's also included. So the first thing I want to say is that God is the best possible business partner, friend, companion, business owner, CEO, the best business coach, best business advisor you could ever have in life. So if you find yourself being in a cycle of consistently hiring multiple business coaches and you just still feel like something is missing in your business, you're in a fog, you can't make decisions the way that you need to make decisions, you may be missing the fact that you have been running a whole organization without the creator at the front of the table. So that's okay. now's the time to stop in your tracks and invite God into the operation. Okay, so that's what I had to do. So the first thing is inviting God in daily and asking God to guide you in your business decisions. Number one is the invitation, and I kind of always talk around myself. I talk too much before I get to the point, but I kind of already said a little bit about this, but the first thing is giving the invitation. Every day I wake up and I go into my prayer time, I actually verbally invite God in. I want to let God know you are a part of this. I welcome you and I invite you in to this business. You are the head, you are the chairman, you are the CEO. I need you, okay, so that I can have the eyes I need on my face to see what I need to see. I trust you, God, with my business decisions and what I'm doing. I need you and I invite you in right now. Holy Spirit, I invite you in right now into my every business decision. That's number one. The second thing is asking for more. When I really want you to catch this one, guys, is asking for more wisdom versus asking for more money. Asking for more wisdom versus asking for more money. There is nothing wrong with money, but a lot of the times the reason why you lack the money that you desire is because you lack wisdom. You don't have the wisdom that you need to manage, make, properly spend the money. You don't know what to do. Like, I know from young, I would just blow through money. I had no wisdom around my finances. I had really no wisdom. Like, you get ideas and you don't really know what to do with ideas. You don't have like the proper planning or execution. Start to ask God for God's wisdom versus the dollar amount and see what happens, right? Try tweaking that. Another thing that I want to share with you, which isn't necessarily direct to the topic, but it is as well, is successful people always know that they have to move forward. Successful people always know how to move forward. Every day in your business and your life is not going to be the same. You are not always going to have the perfect day. You are not always going to be in the perfect emotional space or headspace. There are going to be some times that some messed up stuff is happening around you and it really messes up your mind for the day. It really messes with your emotions for the day. And you just feel like sabotaging the whole day. And some days, guys, you will sabotage the day. If you manage yourself, that's one of the hardest things that a person can do is self-management, because no one is telling you when to get out of bed. No one is telling you when to take a lunch break. No one is telling you when to start and end work in your business. You are managing that. So sometimes when things are not going well or you're not feeling well about personal life or situations, you can just kind of blow off and blow your entire workday. And that may happen sometimes because sometimes you need to rest, and that's okay. But what I want to remind you of is that successful people always know how to move forward. So sometimes when I'm in a really bad headspace, I tell myself, okay, Dallas, you took a break yesterday. Now today we have A, B, and C to do to continue to move the business forward. You may have bills due, you may have issues happening with family, but the business still has to run. So get up, wash your face, work out, eat yourself a healthy meal, throw back some water, do whatever you need to do, but move forward. God is still able, right? God is still alive. I'm still alive. So there's still a chance for miracles to happen at any second of any day. Know how to tap into your power, which may not feel like it is your own. Learn how to tap into your higher power and move forward no matter how you feel. So the last one is learn to manage worry, stress, and fear. And I will tell you now, God is not done with me yet in this particular area. This is an area, guys, that I still struggle with. There's still way too many days in my business that I am stressed. And one thing is that stress is a killer. Stress is a killer. When you internalize stress, it can cause all kinds of diseases in your body. It can cause you not to think properly. It can really make you hate your business. So it's very important to manage that. One of the ways that I manage stress is, number one, giving myself time in a day to cast my cares on God and leave it there. What do I mean by that? I may be worrying about a particular thing. I'll say, you know what I will do is take 7 minutes to take my stuff, go to God, sit it there and say, okay, God, here it is. Take this worry. This is all the things I'm worried about. I'm going to give them to you and I'm going to trust you with them, and I'm done. And for the rest of the day, I don't worry. So basically that is almost compartmentalizing your worry, putting it into one lane and leaving it there and controlling the worry, okay? Because every person has stress at some point in their lives. We just have to learn how to manage it and not allow the stress to manage us. Another way to control your worry is to write them down. So when you're having your prayer time or your time in the Word, you're going to write down the things that you are worried about in one column. And then in another column, you're going to write down what the Word says, what God says about those things that concern you. And then you're going to, renounce all of the things that you're worried about and replace the things that you've renounced with all the positive things that God has said about you, and declare those things over your life. That is also a very powerful exercise that I use to help me to manage fear, worry, and stress in my life. So I just wanted to share these success tips for kingdom business owners. Please let me know in the comments if this is you and if there are some tips that you will be using in your business, and if this content has resonated with you, let me know. Don't forget, guys, we have the Telegram chat, which is a chat that I have to give back to entrepreneurs. There are some free resources in there. It's a place where you can gather with like-minded entrepreneurs and also ask your questions. You'll also be notified of new videos when I release them. There's a freebie for you that I'll also put down in the description box for you to be able to get access to my video vault. It is just a library of all the videos I have, all the trainings I have, and you'll be able to easily navigate the vault and find what you need. And also for those of you who have companies or you are 8-figure plus business owners who are looking for someone to consult with you and help you to add a subscription-based product, whether it's digital or physical, to your offerings, I have slots open now for that. So definitely feel free to contact me and we can have that conversation. So guys, be blessed and thank you so much. And I'll see you guys soon.